suppose that's very awkward. The screen. You can actually click through the interfaces. Oh, full of seeds there. I'll put some in here. Shame you can't double click them to put them back into a cupboard. But I've got a net gain of so many seeds. I think about 4 seeds compared to what I started. I think you start with about 8 packs of seeds and I've got 4 extra. Is that 4 extra? I think it's only 2 extra. Actually no, it's not only 4 extra. I only had packets there and there. Yes, I've got 2 extra. Lost count. There's only 2 extra there, but I've got... don't think I've got any more. No. No. I don't get why on earth one lot would grow and the next lot would be so bad at growing. I planted 2 sets of potato seeds and they both grew at the same time. Then the next one I planted all those and they've all but 2 have failed. Yeah. I'm not going to waste any more. That's how much potatoes actually worth. If you examine it. It's worth 206 calories and equivalent to 0.77 vitamin pills, so the steaks are actually better. Which is obvious, but you can eat more potatoes. And I've got quite a few of them already. I'll put some in the cupboards up here, as you can see. Don't think... no. I'm not going to waste the water dispensers, the water packets, because there's no need to. So I suppose I better put these potatoes in a cupboard. I assume you don't have any storage space in here, apart from, I suppose I'll put them in the bedrooms, but vegetables in your bedroom? I mean, would you really do that? Whatever. I can't do that, can we? But look. Alright, let's put them here. That's what I'm talking about. You should be able to do that with the barrels. The barrels should show up on the ground, same as anything else, and then put them into a container. That'll get rid of the physics problem with them bouncing all over the place when you pick up a barrel. You can still have it weighted the same, so it could increase in weight, so you won't be able to lift it. You have to have a forklift or something like that to lift it. That'll give you a reason to have a forklift truck. But I can imagine just picking up a barrel filled container. That's a container filled with barrels. With the hey, it's weird. With the forklift, they've got all over the place. I suppose we'll find out. I would imagine it'd fly all over the bloody place though. Make a right mess. If I'd had to chase 2 barrels down the side of the sort of precipice, just alongside where the 3D printer is, because I went off for a ride by themselves. Right, so time is... it's almost 10 AM. Got the South Polar Cap. Where's... oh, of course, I've moved it. Yeah, that was while I was putting stuff into the cupboard over here. Got no weather warning, so... Alright. So I think my character may need to sleep over another couple of hours. Don't want to go back out. swap the barrel over. I'm going to fill about another 4 barrels, about another 3 barrels on top of the one I've just about to fill. Obviously the one that's maybe it's full by now. So I'm going to fill 4 altogether just for now. And then take the solar panels down to the large 3D printer, well the modular 3D printer, and get that working. See what I need to get some RTGs. Well, at least one RTG straight away for the other drill, for the first drill. Keep that going, and then set up some drilling sites with that, powered by the RTGs, not the solar panels. So I want to have at least, let's have a look at the map, exactly where I'm going to put them. Because right now obviously I can't carry a great deal, I don't have a truck or anything. I'm going to take 6 barrels with me, with the buggy. But I think over here would be ideal. It's 4026 Mars rock. But there, it's down to 1081. So I'm going to leave the drilling rig where it is for now. This one next door is still nearly 2000. That is 2500. Yeah, and that's 3. So the one directly north is a fair bit richer than where we actually are right now. So I suspect the reason that's greyed out slightly compared to the other squares, that's slightly probably depleted. So you don't have to actually guess where you've been. That's actually pretty good. You can just visually see where you've been. But these areas are incredibly rich. 4,000. So these are the places to actually set up a mining site about there. Then go around. Just trying to move the RTG and the drill. Pretty easy, and they're pretty close by. I mean, each one of these is what is the scale of this map anyway? 100 meters? Yeah, I'd say 100 meters or so. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to swap the barrel over. I don't need the construction tool to actually do that. I don't need it to put the 3D printer away. I'm going to put the 3D printer back into the actual container. Don't need it out anymore. Just over 2 hours. Right for there. It's a bit. Yeah, the wind, it's a little bit blowing. It's blowing a little bit. Yeah, it's not as light as it should be. Okay, so first things first is an RTG. So I'll find out what we need. But first, before that, I'll leave the drill as it is right now. I'm going to put this 3D printer back in the I might put another one down there actually. Might be easier. I'm trying to navigate over those barrels I've got in there. See, the strange thing is, I mean, you've got to do a full cable reel. Why just one cable? Why just cables by themselves? Because once you've taken the cables off, you're not going to put them back onto the reel. I don't expect you sort of to. I don't think that would be sort of a regular thing you do. Right, that's aluminium. Which I suspect I'm going to need down here. Even if it's just for filling up to the top with aluminium. I use aluminium oxide at the refiner. Yeah, splitting it and then get aluminium and then oxygen in a separate barrel. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. So I'll put this 3D printer away. Rather than cluttering the place up. Yeah, I don't think I want to waste the electric charge in these solar panels, but then again, saying that, it's not gonna, the printer doesn't use that much electric. So I think it'd be a good idea to change this over. See, it's not exactly going to be very quick. But I do badly need containers to put these barrels into. Because they keep going off by themselves and having a wander. Right, let's put the 3D printer away. Right, so I'm head down here. Cool. Get yourself fit. 150 on the no, let's slow down. Have a cardiac arrest. I'll take it all the way down there. Whoa. Whoa! Whoa! Crikey, nearly. That was a bit silly. Right, so what on earth are you? The devil was that? So we've got the top side extractor in here and the atmospheric extractor. No, the atmospheric extractor might be of a little bit of use. Might be. But I'd rather have the large version. Like, instead of just one barrel at a time, you can fit 3 or 4 at the same time. And I think use less electric charge as well per unit that they recover. No, don't slip. That was a bit silly though. That was a bit of a silly risk. Well, it takes it for you to fall on your face and you crack your helmet. Although these are pretty tough. smack them hard enough, they'll still crack. Okay. Once this barrel's filled, I'll take the solar panels down to the printer. Find out what I actually need. I know what I need, but what quantities I actually need them in. I think from now on I'm going to use the buggy. So I'm going to, like I said, I've got some oxygen barrels. I've got 2 full oxygen barrels and 1 partially full. That's some cracking iron oxide and silicon oxide. Or splitting, as it's known as. It took like well, all the Martian substrate that I collected, all those barrels. Might be an idea to put these oxygen barrels. I think I'll take this full one off the vehicle. I don't know why it's so awkward. It's pretty awkward trying to unplug the barrel from the actual buggy itself. For some reason, I don't know why. 121, I thought it was full. No, never mind. That's actually a good way of storing a lot of oxygen, is leaving it as iron oxide, because you get 3 oxygen for every 1 iron oxide unit and 1 iron when you split it. So actually you get 3 times the oxygen compared to the actual size of the barrel, which is a bit weird. So for every full barrel of iron oxide you get 1 full barrel of iron and 3 full barrels of oxygen, which is weird. It doesn't work like that, you don't get mass for nothing. Right, so I must have used, oh, of course I have used some of the this one should be full. Yeah, that's full. 130. Oh. There's a lot of messing around. Early on it is. So a lot of messing around. So that's actually, should be 2 full barrels of oxygen, but it's actually, but it makes no difference. So I'll get some the storage tanks and put them down. I want to fill at least 1 full storage tank of Martian substrate, because that seems to be the only thing I'm going to have to actually use. So everything's going to have to come from the substrate. There's no soil to be had. Right, as soon as that's finished filling, so that barrel's full, unplug the drill, power the actual 3D printer and find out exactly how much I need to get an RTG. Then I can just power that drill indefinitely. That's what I'm going to do. Set up multiple drilling sites, but another 2 at least. Swap that drill for a full-size one. So an RTG and a full-size drill. It's the first things. Okay, that should be depleting that square. Yeah, 1301 now. Of course, Mars' atmosphere hasn't been depleted at all, but to actually need the resources, I'm not going to just suck a particular area dry. That's just stupid. It's unnecessary, and I don't have the storage either yet. But it's yeah. It's a strange one though. It's very strange. This is 9 million units of soil, and yet you can't get any topsoil analysis. You can't get that. I can't analyze any of it because you can't get the scoop into the ice. So there must be some around under the ice, or if it's part of the ice, it's just the frozen top section of the. What we can see is actually frozen topsoil, which I suppose, you know, it's permafrost, isn't it? I suppose. So that could be what's happened. But in that case, you'd be able to heat it, melt it, and get not only. I think it's polycarbon ice though. I don't think it's H2O ice. But even so, you should still be able to get the topsoil off. So I'm going to have to rely on the fertile soil I've got on the habitat to actually create some, build some hydroponics base. But that's not a self-sufficient base, because this would need, the soil would actually deplete after a while, so it needs fertilizer. And the only place to get fertilizer on would be Earth. Or, yeah, obviously, on another base, somewhere else on Mars, where the topsoil isn't frozen. I just hope I don't need topsoil for something, some sort of niche resource, some product, some material that only gets, you can only get it from topsoil and not from rock or atmosphere. I couldn't see anything in the actual refiner's interface there. Potassium, all that sort of stuff. You can get it for using a large refiner from rock and atmospheric gas. So it might be a little bit more awkward though. But if it was easy, where would the fun be? If something's easy, it's not point in doing it. In the first place, because it's hard, not because it's easy. Drive it down to refiner. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up multiple sites solely for drilling, and a refinery site, all of them with habitat eventually, with this radiation shield. Only a small habitat, pressurized habitat, but that's the best thing. Because to get from one place to another is going to get quite... It's going to get pretty... It's going to get pretty distant from each other. As I start to spread out amongst... As in, I start to spread out through the map. But there shouldn't be any reason for it for, you know, early on. But drilling sites down here, if I put a habitat down, just a small sort of, not much more than what you'd recognise as a shed, not much more than a hut, obviously pressurised, on its own platform, with its own oxygen supply, a soot refill facility. And it would have to be shielded, radiation shielded. Because like I showed you, my radiation has gone up from less than 0.05 up to 1 point, no, it's not 1, but up to 0.18 while being out here. It is like 19 hours. But, yeah, and if a heavy dose comes along, don't really know if I can actually, you know, I don't know what happens to your character if you do get a lethal dose. I suppose you die. But I don't know if that's a cumulative as well. It looks like it is, because obviously the medical tool counts upwards as you get exposed. So I imagine there's a maximum amount. It could be 1.0, which point I'm pretty, you know, I'm pretty far away. It's 0.18. So I need 10 times, well, actually not 10 times, about 9 or something, about 9.2 times more. 9.2 or so. I bet I've already got. But I think it's a good idea to have pressurised habitats, small pressurised habitats near, you know, each drilling site. At least the, you know, generally speaking, somewhere in the middle of the two. Let's say you've got 2 sites, have one in the middle, habitat in the middle of them. Somewhere in the general area we can actually get to. I have to come all the way back here, or up to the base, which will be quite a fair distance to the west. I actually see the HUD. I'm actually facing east. So I was facing west over there, but that's west. I think that just stopped. No, you haven't. It's annoying. So I believe I've got 4 connectors on the side of that, so I may not actually need that junction box, so I can leave it here. When I've got the RTG, let's just pop this on here. So I'm going to leave these here for now. Do you know, I'm not going to unplug the damn thing. So I don't know if it takes an electric charge. Might not take a lot, but every little bit helps.